Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's Friday. I hope you don't mind me being in my car. It's like one of the only quiet places I had today. I stepped outside the house on a little break from work to come and do this video. Today, I've just learned a new word, deprecation. And self-deprecation um, is a real thing. I want to explain to you about deprecation. I just found out about this, and it was so enlightening for me um, that I had to share it with you. So, deprecation is a verb. It's an action. It's to express earnest disapproval or a protest against or to belittle. But if you are self-deprecating, then in turn you are belittling yourself. You are talking down about yourself, but it can be seen in ways that we hide. And I want to explain. So sometimes we look at validation, like self-validating, like, oh, I know I'm great. I know I'm this. I know I'm that. Or I know people look at me this way. Or I know people think I'm fake. Or I know people think I'm this. That's like you projecting what you may feel inwardly about yourself on to others. Basically saying because you feel this way about yourself that others may feel this way about you. And sometimes we will mask our self-deprecation in the attempt to validate ourselves against others. This was helpful to me, y'all, because I'm on a quest. What we're doing every day when you're tuning in, anytime that you come to this channel, you are witnessing a journey of my own personal healing, my own personal growth. And it's important for me, excuse me, it's important for me to share this outwardly because that's what it takes for my healing. Yours may be different. Each of our healing is going to be different. But I'm saying this to say that I have found the difference between self-validating and self-deprecation. Okay. To validate myself, I am a winner. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and never beneath. I am great. I know that I can do this. I know that I can make this happen. I know I can win. The difference with self-deprecation is trying to protect yourself against what you think other people think about you. And the reason why this is so important is because sometimes we think other people are the cause of why we feel a certain type of way or why we're feeling doubtful about ourselves, why we don't feel whole, why we don't have peace of mind, and we'll project our feelings onto other people. And yes, they may feel that way about you. They may feel those feelings about you. They may think those things about you. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they think. It matters what we think about ourselves. It matters about what we think when I pull this car mirror down and I look at me, it matters about how I feel and think about myself. And if we allow ourselves to try and uh look at things from a scope of other people, we're missing the inward work. And it's very important that we no longer self-deprecate, that we don't project our own inward feelings on other people as if that's what they think about us, that we no longer try to defend ourselves outwardly from how we feel about ourselves from other people. Like, I'll give you some examples. I'm stressed about a job. I've always been on top of my game. I've always been a leader. Anybody who knows me in the last 10 years will know me as a go-getter, an overachiever, an accomplisher. But right now, I'm in a job that is new to me. I'm in a job that's forcing me to come outside of my comfort zone. It's forcing me to do things and look at things just a little bit different. It's forcing me to use some extra strength, some extra brain power. And I was feeling doubtful. I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling stressed. I was feeling, dang, like, am I really good enough? And so those around me, some of those, or how about we keep the example going? So my boss, instead of looking at the things that he may have been doing to help me, to help get me to where I needed to be, I became very defensive and combative, and I wasn't rude. Well, I wasn't being like obnoxiously rude, but I was projecting my own views of myself on my boss, which in turn only created more of a hostile environment. And at the root of that, it was my issue with myself where I am right now, not his issue. I hope y'all are getting this, because when I'm talking to you here on this platform, I'm not talking down to you. I'm talking with you. We're talking together. My growth impacting your growth impacting my growth. And then when we see each other in the street, when we come in contact, the things that we needed to come into fruition are happening. Better, healthier conversations with people that we know, that we meet. Healthier interactions with our family, with our children, with our parents. Healthier interaction with ourselves. One of my spiritual leaders sang, you guys know this Outkast song. I know you like to think your shit don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see roses really smell like. Come on, you know the song. And you know, anybody could have looked at whatever Andre 3000 was trying to say as being petty, or who was he talking about. But at the end of the day, he probably was talking about his own self. He know he not perfect. I know I'm not perfect. And that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of challenges, victories, wins, is that we get to figure things out even better than the last time. Our jobs are never done until the day we close our eyes and they don't open again. The journey of you getting to know yourself is not over until the day you close your eyes and they don't open physically again. So, while we're on this path, while we're on this journey, let us learn. Let us be accountable. Let us tap into ourselves, our highest self, so that we can be the best self we can, because you never know how your journey can impact someone else's journey. And remember, it's all a cycle, it's all connected. We are more connected than separate, no matter what our color, our race, creed, religion. We are more connected than separate. We have more in common with the people around us than we have uncommon. And so the better we are, the better Charity I am, the better mother I will be, the better you'll be for any of those that come around you. And the beauty of all of that is that you can break some cycles, you can change some things, you can create some differences in your life. Take the power you have to help yourself into your own hands and be accountable for your role in your life. Now, y'all, I've been through some things in life the same way I know everybody has been through some things in life. And I don't wish anything on anyone. I would never say that, oh, I hate to be cliche and say, oh, everything happens for a reason, because some people have really went through some crazy things, some things that we would never want to go through. However, I will say this: there is a divine, there's a divine timing, there are divine connections, There are divine reasons, places, and things that we cannot understand sometimes with our conscious mind. And I'm just grateful, y'all, to have another day. Look at it. Look at this beautiful sky right here. I'm grateful to have another day, another opportunity, another chance to try to get it right, to try to be accountable for my own actions. I am not perfect. I am not always smiling. I have sometimes where I just feel like, why are things happening to me? But when I tap into myself, when I tap in, I find divine. I find divinity. I look for peace. When we look for peace, divinity, love, and happiness in the world, those things find us. I can take a look right now in front of me and find three things that I can say I don't like, or something that I don't that will make me unhappy. But then there's so many other wonderful things that I can look at right now and say, wow, this is beautiful. This is amazing. And you can do it too. You can do it too. We can do it together. And this is why I want you to tune in, tap in to whatever helps you reach your highest self. And anything that keeps us from reaching our highest self, you don't need me to tell you what to do with it. You don't need me to tell you what to do with it. Okay? Um, While we hear these magnetic lashes that I got from Apostle Nishan Panache Lifestyle on Instagram, they are popping. I'm getting used to them. I never can put on strips, but I have these on. So y'all, I'm over here just trying to get used to them. So please forgive me. But anyway, today is a lovely day. Today is a lovely day. It's a lovely day. Life is lovely. It's sweet. And even things that are bitter are still good for us sometimes. But I think that transformation is necessary. I'm going through mine. I hope you go through yours. And I'm going to see you on the other side. We're going to be smiling like we're doing right now. We're going to be laughing like we're doing right now. We're going to be having a good time here and on the other side. Okay? Now, please, 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 please go out into your day, whether you are at home. Go forward. Go forward. Go forth in your day. Go forward. Go forth in your day and make it lovely. Okay? Do all things in love. And that's all I got for you today, all right? That's all I can give, because I have to have balance in my own life too. But until next time, until we can have another lovely talk, let lovely speak. Let love speak.